Make oval. Make oval. Next. Soap. Why do we use soap? My traditional question. Oh. Removal of liquids. Removal of liquids. Once again, people, I saw mornings similar mistakes. Remove soap maximally. The slide area should be totally transparent. So after that, our slant solid to liquid medium. Our slant solid. Our slant is solid medium. What should we take first? Saline. Saline, put drop of saline without spread, put drop of saline. People, I don't know why, but even persons who work normally forget that when we edit microbes, need to spread maximally, but before don't spread. So then standard manner take material, very small amount of microbes. This amount should be almost invisible. Put into drop, then as I say, spread perfectly. After spreading, dry, not heating, but dry. And after that, fixing. How to fix?
3 times through the flame.
Right. So people, I already prepared your task to move your slides to this state. When you fix, I'll open the board and you will see how to stain. Okay? I will give much more. Begin. I need it. So no good. Here it is now at the bottom. Okay, I try. So, first of all, this is first type colonies, this is second type. So now I will make total violation of all the laws of correct microbiological performance. What I mean, I simply, who remembers, for determination of catalase activity, what is the substrate? Peroxide. Which result do we plan to observe?
Bubbles.
At least intensive gas formation, or simply gas formation. So now here it is, first type. No, I will start from second type of colonies. So people, as I said, after that with this culture, very difficult to do something more. Do you see microbes in not so perfect inoculation? Here they are. Now I try to load directly upon them, to load hydrogen peroxide. So just a moment, if necessary more. No, some bubbles looks like appearing. Oh yeah, not maybe intensively, but something present, especially with the contact, at the place of contact with microbe. Oh, bubbling really present. You see, here they are microbes, and you see bubbling, right? Visible? No.
Yes.
It's small. No, I try to soak them with hydrogen peroxide. Found step by step, not intensive but present, especially surrounding microbes. So, okay, this is a moderate activity, I have to say, and in reality it's a species feature of this bacteria. Now, it looks like, my opinion, first type of colonies. Maybe we'll see something more typical. No, here much more intensively. Maybe our hydrogen peroxide already self-decayed, who knows? But to the end of working day possible. But bubbling now, now it's finally starting. You see, sometimes exothermic reaction, sometimes it's even heating possible. Do you see? So this is first type of colony. No, at least this activity, really positive activity. This one for colonies of second type, not doubtful but weak activity. Okay, this is catalase activity, looking like positive with various amplitude, but positive in both. Next moment, people. The basic one, this is evaluation of carbohydrate fermentation and proteolytic activity. My standard question. Also not allowed to open this way, but I will make that better visible. How many colors do you see here? 3 colors. 3 colors. I think everyone recognizes. Next question, people. What was the initial color of the medium? Yellow. And that's why, people, you see only 3 were not changed. My also standard question. Which color attracts your attention most of all? Black, of course. If to be like without invention of something extraordinary, will be black. Who remembers? That's why easy all the time I ask you to pay attention to black, because it's associated only with one reaction. What is
Hydrogen
sulfide? So it means neighboring well also should be devoted to proteolytic activity. That's why you see even separation into one well. Left side will be sugarlytic activity, means carbohydrate fermentation. This will be proteolysis. And our laboratory assistants already indicated the even species level of bacteria. Upper row E. coli, this is genus name, Staphylococcus for previous one. So which conclusions can we make from? So here, by the way, sugar's name, who stands nearby me, lactose, sucrose, glucose, maltose, mannitol. Possible to close, you will see, okay? So this is H2S positive, indole negative. And opposite to this one, E. coli, indole positive, H2S negative. Sugars, now taking everything together. So for E. coli, only sucrose not fermented. Sucrose, second one, sucrose. And all 5 sugars are fermented for Staphylococcus. No, people, let's forgive microbiologists. Mannitol is not sugar, but in microbiology we speak about it as sugar, as carbohydrate. In reality, it is polyatom alcohol. Is it clear? Okay. By the way, I have to say, despite it is short history, not long. Long history includes 12 sugars, sometimes 24 sugars, as you like. But this is typical, for example, for E. coli. Like catalase activity also for both. Next moment, people. Lecitinase activity. Lecitinase 1. Is it possible to know? Possible. So, how to comment? First of all, today I asked, do you know, so I asked, moreover, one girl student, I was simply looking in front of her, I asked, do you know what does mean egg yolk? She said, no. I said, do you know what is egg? She said, no. So people, the same questions too. Do you know what does mean egg yolk?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, if you are such specialist in egg yolks, unlike previous specialists. So people, what is the basic chemical content of egg yolk? Albumin can be found, so protein, but what dominates in egg yolk? In yolk? Lipids. The lipids, because they're used for nutrition and so on. Phospholipids, that's why we determine lecitinase. Lecitinase is the enzyme that destroys lecithin, essential component of cellular membranes of lipid origin. So people, here it is growth of colonies. I think from previous class everyone remembered growth of colonies and so on. Also egg yolk is added here, and you will excellently see, especially through transparent light, that very small colony. But it is not, it is totally opaque, like fog surrounds every colony and every streak. You may see. Visible? Yes. No, I try to maybe show, because from my side. Visible? Yes, no, especially now I see here. You may take and look. Every colony is surrounded with the same diameter, or maybe even more, of non-transparent area. It is destroyed lecithin. So I think something like cholesterol may be settled down and so on. So, by the way, people, so you know, sorry, you may look. So you know that if we find some biochemical feature, totally essential, totally typical, put it on the table, certain microbe, this is the best characteristics, who said, to discriminate between closely related bacteria. Well done. So I must comment, E. coli doesn't produce lecitinase at all. Moreover, honestly spoken, it cannot grow in egg yolk salt agar at all, because very high concentration of egg yolk. Sodium chloride. Yeah. So that's why we cannot check, but it doesn't produce lecitinase activity. Staphylococcus typically, and more than 85%, 80-85% of Staphylococcus genera members, if it produces lecitinase, it will be Staphylococcus aureus. This is one thing. And last biochemical reaction. This is diluted rabbit plasma. Plasma and plasma fluid and fluid diluted 1 to 4 to my mind, 4 times diluted. So people, Staphylococcus produce enzyme known as coagulase. Question to you. You must have remarkable knowledge in physiology, right? Undoubtedly. Exam will be very soon, okay? Who remembers steps of blood clot formation?
Calcium.
No, okay, calcium has been activated.
Prothrombin.
Oh yeah, you start from second step. What converts prothrombin into thrombin?
Potassium.
Potassium, calcium. Vitamin K. So, what converts prothrombin into thrombin?
Enzyme.
Which one?
Prothrombinase.
Undoubtedly. Enzyme prothrombinase, if you poorly remember. So that's why people then prothrombin into thrombin. And what does prothrombin do? Thrombin, sorry, do?
Fibrinogen into fibrin.
So people totally coagulates extensively and efficiently substitutes prothrombinase and converts prothrombin into thrombin. This is initial control. After 2, maybe 4, and maximally overnight incubation, you see what has happened. Total blood clot formation, total. I have to say, the highly specific feature of Staphylococcus aureus, honestly, 95-99% of Staphylococcus aureus carry, all other Staphylococcus not. I will be privy if I will be incorrect, but if you see in microscope Staphylococcus and coagulates positive, more than 90% it will be Staphylococcus aureus. Understood? Occupier seats will indicate the results.